Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. It's late, but this story couldn't wait. We have something massive. January 16th, 2026. That date changed everything for the House of Windsor. Princess Anne, the Princess Royal, the one who never complains, never explains, finally spoke up in a closed-door briefing at Clarence House. 4 words that hit like a thunderclap. The Saudi dossier is real. Within minutes, the internet exploded. Hashtag Saudi dossier and hashtag Anne was right trending worldwide. King Charles reportedly heartbroken but not surprised. Prince William stormed out without a word. And in Montecito, California, Prince Harry, the war hero who gave up his titles for love, went completely silent. They say he just sat there, staring at the floor for 10 straight minutes, then locked himself away for hours. No food, no calls, just shattered. This isn't gossip. This is the moment the fairy tale cracked wide open. Let's back up a second. You know the story we all heard. Harry meets Meghan, falls hard, they escape the racist palace for freedom and love. But British intelligence, MI6, had been digging since late 2016. This wasn't tabloid sleuthing. It was high-level security vetting for anyone romantically linked to a senior royal. Routine checks usually turn up unpaid bills or awkward exes. Meghan's file? It was anything but routine. From 2008 to 2012, the public saw Meghan as the struggling actress. Auditions, small roles, modest life in LA. But MI6 tracked something very different. She appeared on at least 4 luxury super yachts cruising the Mediterranean. Monaco during F1 season, Capri, Antibes, the Turkish Riviera. Private events with Middle Eastern financiers, Russian-linked art brokers, Gulf power players. Estimated cost of her travel, hotels, and lifestyle during those years? Over $1.8 million. Her declared income? Less than $50,000 a year on average. Think about that for a second. In 2011 alone, she's staying in a Monte Carlo Bay penthouse suite during Grand Prix weekend. $8,000 plus per night. That's more than her entire annual salary for one night. And it wasn't a one-off. MI6's financial unit chased every lead. Bank records, credit cards, family support. Nothing explained the gap. What they flagged instead? Shadow patrons. Invisible backers who fund access and appearances without leaving traces. In intelligence terms, that's not charity, it's investment. Investment for influence. The dossier didn't accuse Meghan of spying, but it used a precise phrase, British counterintelligence reserves for cases like this. Strategic Social Placement, or SSP. That means someone is groomed, funded, and quietly elevated into elite circles. Not for fame, but to end up close to real power. The behavioral analysis in the file was blunt. This individual is not self-advancing. She is being advanced. And the end goal? Proximity to someone with influence, titles, access to institutions money alone can't buy. Someone like Prince Harry. Enter Marcus Anderson. If the name doesn't ring a bell, that's by design. Officially, Global Membership Director for Soho House, the ultra-exclusive club chain. Unofficially, a connector for the world's elite. Ties to UAE wealth consultants, luxury diplomacy networks. A 2014 Turkish diplomatic note even described him as a facilitator of strategic romantic partnerships for visibility and influence. Key moment. May 2015, Soho House Istanbul grand opening. Closed door, invite only, packed with Gulf royals, sovereign wealth managers, people under MI6 watch. Meghan wasn't on the published list. Anderson added her manually. 13 months later, she's introduced to Harry through Soho House circles. Coincidence? Or the final piece clicking into place? Early 2017. Princess Anne summons Harry to Gatcombe Park. Sits him down. places the dossier on the table, flips to photos of Meghan at a Saudi-linked real estate reception. "Harry," she says firmly, "this isn't scandal, this is strategy." His response? "I love her. I don't care." He rips out the summary page, tosses it into the fireplace, watches it burn. What Meghan wants, Meghan gets. Anne doesn't raise her voice, just stands, looks at him, and says quietly, "Then you'll learn the hard way." She walks out. The palace doesn't push further. Charles wants family peace. William voices concerns but gets overruled. Anne? She keeps her copy, quietly files it away, knowing, deep down, this day would come. Remember October 2018, Fiji State dinner, Meghan in that stunning blue gown, wearing $600,000 Chopard diamond earrings? Palace says borrowed from a jeweler. The dossier says otherwise, traced to a gift from Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman himself, delivered pre-Harry via intermediaries through Istanbul and Geneva. In Gulf circles, that's a closing gift, a lavish thank you and sign-off before a major life shift. And she wears them. Right after the Jamal Khashoggi murder sparks global outrage toward MBS, aides begged her not to. She insists they're cleared, then wears them again later at a private Middle Eastern event in London. Anne's reported reaction? She's not borrowing, she's branding. Loyalty signal or unfinished business? You decide. Fast forward to that morning. Harry gets the call, 7:45 a.m. Pacific time. Anne confirmed the dossier exists. No rage at first, just stillness. 10 minutes staring at nothing. Then isolation for 14 hours, refusing food, refusing contact. The man who'd built his entire identity around rescuing Meghan from a cold institution, now forced to ask, what if I was the one being used? What if everything I sacrificed, military titles, family bonds, reputation, was for a carefully placed narrative? It's heartbreaking, honestly. Harry served 2 tours in Afghanistan, lost his mom young, grew up in the harshest spotlight, and love made him vulnerable, like it does to all of us. But most of us don't have MI6 warnings ignored. The monarchy isn't standing still. Prince William has greenlit the Windsor firewall, mandatory MI5/GCHQ deep dives on future partners, a registry for all unattributed luxury gifts, jewelry, travel, stays, a ban on unvetted private hospitality, and even a clause letting the monarch veto engagements with unresolved intel flags. This isn't punishment for Harry, it's protection for George, Charlotte, the next generation. The threat now isn't armies or politics, it's soft power. Infiltration through charm, access, and placement. Princess Anne, the quiet one, the duty-bound one, has been proven right. Polls show Brits trust her more than ever. 71% see her as the most reliable royal. And Harry? Left with a rewritten story. Freedom wasn't escape, it was discernment he didn't have. So, what do you think? Was it genuine love or a long game operation? Drop your thoughts below. This conversation is just starting. Thanks for listening. Hit subscribe if you're into this stuff. Until next time, stay curious.